Rajesh Mahapatra. I hope all of you are doing well and happiness. In this session, I'll be telling you about the concept of zones, regions, multi-regions in Google Cloud Platform. Apart from this, I'll explain a real-time scenario to understand why building and setting of a multi-regional application in Google Cloud Platform can be beneficial for a customer, so that you can understand it and based on your requirement you implement in your project it. Guys, as you can see here, in Google Cloud Platform, a zone refers to a specific deployment area within a region. It represents an isolated location that typically consists of one or more data center. As you can see here, this is how the Google data center can be set up in this picture. GCP zones are strategically located in different geographical regions around the globe. Each zone has its own identifier, such as Central 1A, Europe West 1B, Asia Southeast 1C, indicating the region's unique identifier for the zone within that region. It means each zone has its unique name so that you can easily identify the zone in which zones you can deploy your application in Google Cloud Platform. Guys, each region operates independently of other zones within the same region with its own power, cooling, networking infrastructure and blah blah. Zones are designed to provide the high availability, fault tolerance, redundancy within a specific geographic area. By deploying resources in multiple zones, you can distribute your workload and data across the different physical locations, reducing the risk of a service disruption or data loss in case of failure or outage in a specific zone. Guys, the zonal resources in GCP like the virtual machine, disks, GPU, specific services like the cloud SQL instances and cloud function and blah blah. Do you think what is zonal resources, guys? Zonal resources specifies as a certain GCP resources are tied to a specific zone are only available within that zones. Zonal resources offer low latency communication and high availability within the zones. Low latency refers to the minimal amount of time it takes for data to travel between source and destination in a computer system or a network. In other words, it is delay time experienced when the transmitting information from one point to another. Guys, by deploying resources in multiple zones, you can achieve the redundancy and fault tolerance. GCP provides the mechanism like instance group, load balancing, manage the instance group that distribute the workload across the multiple zones, ensuring that the applications stay available even if one zone experience issue or crash and whatever that blah blah. Guys, the regions represent a specific geographic location where GCP resources can be deployed. A region consists of two or more zones and typically separated by a sufficient distance to reduce the risk of a simultaneous failure. Each region has its own identity and resources, including network infrastructure, storage system, and services. Example, the GCP regions include US Central 1, Europe West 1, and Asia Southeast Singapore, and so much. Guys, as you can see here, each region in GCP consists of multiple zones. For an example, the Asia South 1 region in Mumbai has zones like Asia South 1, 1A, 1B, 1C. Regions are designed to provide the low latency access and high availability to GCP services within a specific geographic boundary. Presently, GCP has 39 regions are located in various parts of the globe, enabling you to deploy the resources closer to your users and other services. Guys, as you can see here, what is multi-region? Guys, multi-region means having a multiple regions of your application. Each region is a separate data center that contains its own database and load balancer. In Google Cloud Platform, multi-region refers to a high-level geographical area that span multiple regions. They provide a global presence for deploying services and data achieve the worldwide availability and low latency access. Guys, let's consider an example. A multi-region is a large geographical area such as the United States that contains two or more geographic places. As you can see here, each region typically consists of multiple data centers that are physically separated and located in a geographical location. A multi-region architecture refers to the deployment of an application or infrastructure across the multiple geographic regions offered by a cloud service provider like Google. Guys, in multi-region architecture, the application component, data and the resources are replicated and distributed across multiple regions. This region approach offers the several benefits like availability, redundancy and disaster recovery, the global load balancing, availability of resources and the reduced latency. Guys, the by replicating data and services across multiple regions within a multi-region, you can ensure the redundancy and disaster recovery capabilities. If one region becomes unavailable or experience a disruption or shutdown, then service can fail over to another region, maintaining business continuity. And guys, the GCP offers the global load balancing, a features that distribute incoming traffic across the multiple regions within a multi-region, improving the performance and availability. It automatically directs the traffic to the nearest available region, ensuring the minimal latency and optimal user experience. Guys, the multi-region enable you to meet the data residency requirement by storing and processing within the specific geographic boundaries. For example, guys, you can choose the store sensitive data within a specific multi-region to comply with a regional regulation. And guys, the placing application component closer to ends user by leveraging multiple regions help to reduce the network latency. User accessing the application from different geographical location experience the improved performance and the responsive due to the reduced round trip time the data transmission. Guys, in multi-region architecture provides the high availability and disaster recovery capabilities, reduce latency, compliances and adherence, the global stability for the cloud services application and services. Uh, you know, can GCP support the multi-regional concept? Yes, of course. Guys, the Google Cloud Platform support the multi-regional concept by providing a multi-region offering that the span multiple region worldwide. GCP offers the various services and features that enable customer to build and deploy globally distributed application and data architectures. And guys, the on what basis can you select your regions and zones to create a new virtual machine? Guys, based on your pricing, I'll show you on the lab and the different regions and zones having different price for to create a new virtual machine in the Google Cloud platform and compliances issues, as you know that. And why build and set up a multi-region application in GCP? Guys, let's consider a real-time scenario to understand why building and setting up a multi-region application in Google Cloud platform can be beneficial. You know, let's consider a example. You are developing a web application that provides the real-time collaboration features such as document editing, video conferencing, and chat functionality, and blah blah. And your target user base span across the multiple region including North America, Europe, Asia, and other continent also. Guys, in the real-time collaboration require the minimal latency to ensure the smooth and seamless interaction between user. By deploying your application in multiple regions such as GCP regions in North America, Europe, Asia, and you can minimize the network latency experienced by the user in different geographic location. User will be able to collaborate in a real time with the minimal delays and enhancing their experience. And guys, the load balancing and traffic management. GCP provides, the with the multi-region setup, you can utilize the GCP load balancing and traffic management capabilities by distributing incoming requests across the multiple regions. You can balance the workload, ensure optimal resource utilization. This helps to prevent the bottleneck and ensure that application can handle the spike in traffic during the peak usage period. Guys, I think now you understand the what are the benefits benefits for the using for the multi-region application in Google Cloud platform. Guys, then the high availability and disaster recovery, just we'll discuss that main focus point also. The real-time collaboration application often have strict availability requirement. Guys, by setting up a multi-region architecture in Google Cloud platform, you can ensure high availability for your application. If a particular region experience an outage or disruption or shutdown, then user can seamlessly fail over to other available regions, continue their collaboration without interruption. Because guys, one zone is shut down, then rest of the zones are available, so user can easily access their application data without interruption. Real-time collaboration application often involve the storing and processing user data. Some regions or industry may have specific data residency or compliances requirement. By deploying your application across multiple regions in Google Cloud Platform, you can store your data in the appropriate regions to comply with the local regulation and ensure data sovereignty. Guys, I hope so now you can understand the multi-regional concept to deploy your application in Google Cloud Platform. By building and setting up a real-time collaboration application in multi-region architecture in GCP, you can provide users with low latency, high availability and compliance adherence, global scalability and robust disaster recovery capabilities. This ensures a seamless and reliable real-time collaboration experience for users across the different regions. Guys, I hope so now you understand the zone, regions and multi-region concept in Google Cloud Platform. Thank you guys.